Watchdog Blog, February 2008, Golf Magazine. A couple of notes of interest here. Number one, I had a few questions regarding lag. You know, it's a very popular topic. Here's Sergio Garcia getting compared to Ben Hogan in how to lag the club. Now, two things that are really going to help you out as far as the lag is concerned. Number one, after you've looked at the video, arm motion, and you understand how the right arm folds and the wrists hinge on those snuff boxes, right? And how on the downswing, if I were to let the club fall, right, from here, the club would fall straight down, right? The club doesn't fall this way. The club falls down. So the club starts falling down and basically pushes your hands all the way to the golf ball. And then gravity will deploy the club. All right. Now the frame of mind you want to have. So we're letting the club fall. So you notice I'm not letting it fall to the ball. I'm letting it fall through the ball and toward the target. So look at the video through the ball. And also look at contact and spin, and you'll get a good sense for that contact through the ball as well. So I'm letting the club fall into a whip toward that target. So through the ball, number one, not at the ball. So my eyes are on the ball and my focus is out there. So I'm just going to let this club fall through the golf ball. And you'll see when you slow that down, the club's going to fall all the way to here. Then the club, as it's falling, notice my hands are continuing, catches the ball, continues to fully release here, and then momentum continues and brings me to the target if my body gets out of the way. Which brings me to this. Do you remember the sequence power drills? If you go to the video sequence power drills, you'll see, and this is, we've really discovered a lot of amazing stuff on the sequence power drills, and this one is really, you really want to ignore those. Number one, it increases lag. Number two, it gets rid of the old chicken wing, all right? So remember chicken wing across the line? Well, we've noticed that when you step through the shot with the right inner tempo, this is what's going to allow you to get the weightless or floating arms, as we call it, right? So we toss, and then right here the arms start to float. You step, and now gravity is allowed to bring the arms down. So that automatically increases the lag. So if you do the sequence power drills in relation to a target, you will increase your lag dramatically, and you're going to get rid of the flip and the chicken wing on the way through the golf shot. So here we go. Out toward the target. And the second one, if you remember, right? Well, one quick note about that one. I get my position, bring my feet together. Notice how the club is just slightly inside the target line. I'm just letting everything hang right here. So you'll notice, as you go back and step into it, now I'm properly set. So just when you bring that left foot to the right foot, don't make any adjustments to keep the club head on line. It's going to be slightly inside the target line, just like in your takeaway. You're preforming that arc. Okay? If you have any questions on that, let me know. So from here, that's where I'll develop that right sense of timing and tempo through the golf shot, so we can go ahead and perform that lag through feel and proper focus through the ball toward the target. So I hope that helped you out. Now, another note of interest. There's a soldier in here. Neat little article about how this soldier talks about how golf really saved his life. And he really enjoys golf. He had lost his right leg during combat. You'll see it in the article here. And you'll see him in his backswing, all right? He's got no right leg, takes the club back, and you'll see how balanced and stacked he is through that left hip, left knee, and left ankle. You'll also see how his left foot is rolled in just a little bit. Ideal position, okay? And I'm sure that young man has figured out, because he's practicing a lot, he's figured out how to move his center of gravity around that pressure point, all right? So once he's finally set that pressure point in place, he just lets everything turn and return around that pressure point. All right, so there's a nice little article about that, and I'm sure that you could visualize how he's able to do that. So if you go to the one-leg drill and you practice that one-leg drill, you'll see how a one-legged golfer can really enjoy this game dramatically. Enjoy.